2-0 up against arguably the worst Premier League side in history at this point. 2-0 up. There's only one word to describe drawing from that situation, or just failing to win. Bottling. We just bottled a 2-0 lead against, as I said, arguably the worst team in Premier League history, at least one of. And I don't know where to begin. I mean, it's so underwhelming, but so obvious and so just predictable. It's so predictable. This is one of those games, you score early like we did, and you just cruise. Just cruise to the win. Get the 7-point lead. But no. We've got to make it harder for ourselves. And look, I'm an Arsenal fan. I can look at the table. Let's go to that table now. Oh, look, we're top of the league. Okay. And we're 5 points clear. So technically, even if City win, we're still winning the league, right? We're still top of the league, right? But up here, it's just so painfully obvious what's going to happen now. All we need to do was cruise to a win here, and we couldn't do it. And that alone, to me, right now, makes me think, fair enough. We don't deserve it. That's it, right? That's literally it. To win the title over 38 games, you need to be the best team. We're not beating Wolves away from home when we're 2-0 up. We're not the best team. So we just won't win it. Shocking. What I don't understand as well is it's almost like an arrogance. We're in the 93rd minute or 92nd minute and we're spending 2 minutes holding our head when we've had a slight knock to the jaw. Look, don't get me wrong, okay? Trossard isn't one of those players that goes down and dives and whatever, but he's felt some contact. We're deep into the first few minutes of injury time. He's seen an opportunity to waste some time and actually eventually go off. So clearly he's in a bit of discomfort, whatever. Maybe they're worried about head injury, concussion, whatever. But it's this arrogance that, well, we've won the game, so let's just waste a bit of time. Well, why can't we be arrogant in the other way? And I don't know, maybe go for a third goal. Would that be too much? Why is it that we constantly get 1 goal, maybe 2 goal leads, and then we just sit and we just kind of, you're not going to create anything against us. Well, guess what? Today, they created and they scored 2 goals. And yes, look, the first goal is out of nothing. Nothing you can say, though, other than it's one of those things, right? The second goal is a huge error between Gabriel and Raya. And then Calafiori, I'm not blaming him at all, but if you're going to get on the line to block the shot, the best thing you can do is block the shot away from the goal. He's kind of blocked it into the goal. Very unfortunate. He could have been the hero right there for blocking that. But it's just a crap performance. It really is. It's so bad. We're experimenting with Saka through the middle, who's just signed a new deal, by the way. He's going to be the highest paid player at Arsenal. He was captain with Ødegaard out today. Okay. Did well, got the goal, lovely assist from Declan Rice. But then what else did Saka do? You get this new bumper deal. Has he been good enough over the last, well, I'd say at least this season and last season, he's been relatively average for us. He really has. He's still got underlying good stats, but he hasn't been the Saka we know and love, and the guy that literally carried this club on his back during the first few years of Arteta's reign. But okay, so he's going to play at number 10, and we'll put Madueke on the right and Martinelli on the left and Gyökeres up front. But it's the same toothless, spineless attack. We're really good at defending in general. It doesn't look like it after this game, but we are. We are statistically, the best defensive team in Europe. It's really difficult to create. All you need to do, in addition to that, is then just score. And to score, you kind of need to shoot. We just don't shoot. We just don't shoot. Eze coming on. My God. If you take out that Tottenham performance, there ain't much happening there, is there? That Tottenham performance is carrying his Arsenal career right now. He did nothing when he came on. He just runs around a bit, and he had a pretty good opportunity, actually, right at the death of the game, and he's just mishit it massively. Jesus, super frustrating performance from him. Again, just runs around a bit. Very, very, well, kind of useless because he's weak. He gets pushed off the ball all the time. He is a luxury player up front. You play him when you're at home, comfortable in possession. You can kind of dance around the box a little bit. You're 2-0 up. In this situation, yes, we're 2-0 up, but we don't have any control of the game. We're quite fortunate to be winning 2-0, I think, and leading the game. We bring on Jesus to somewhat close the game out, but he doesn't offer that. But no Havertz, obviously, because he's picked up another injury. Hopefully he's back soon. I feel so dejected right now. I don't even care about Havertz. Havertz just came back after practically a year out. So excited to see him. He has a few good games with 4 goals and assists. And he gets injured again. And I hear it and I just think, I just can't be bothered anymore. I'm so emotionally invested in this. This team right here that has been built over the years. And you kind of forgive and forget a little bit over time. You know, the first... I'd say the first title challenge, fine. You know, inexperienced, quite a young team. It happens. We didn't quite cross the line. The second time it happens, you think, well, again, it's a little bit unfortunate. Some injuries killed us, but we go again, right? We go again. And we're at this point again where it's seemingly quite obvious what's going to happen. I'm not going to say it yet because we're still... Mathematically, we're still favourites and it's in our control. All we got to do is win the rest of our games, right? But we all know it. We all know it. And there is no excuse now. There isn't. This team, the strength we have, we've got good players in every position, multiple good players in every position. And we're not able to pick up even just one win when we really, really need it. Our recent form is horrific. It genuinely is. So we've dropped points today against Wolves. Wait, let me just go to just Arsenal. Hang on. Arsenal fixtures. Right. Brentford, 1-0. Another game where, you know, that's 2 points dropped where we should be winning that. And then a decent run here. The loss against Manchester United haunts me still. This game against Nottingham Forest, so frustrating as well. Should have won that. The 0-0 against Liverpool, a great opportunity with, again, a chance to go further ahead in the title race. You're coming up against a Liverpool team that are really struggling this season, arguably one of the worst title defences we've ever seen. They come to your own turf and you don't even score against them. Shocking. It really is. It's not good enough. The Villa loss, the Chelsea draw, or the Chelsea win, as they seem to remember it. It's very, very simple, okay? The next 3 games, we need 9 points. And maybe then, just maybe, we look back at this and go, okay, that was really frustrating. It was really poor. But then we went on to win 3 games in a row, and City maybe won 2 and lost 1 or drew 1. It's obviously not over yet. Beat Tottenham in the weekend. They've got a new manager coming in. They're going to be up for it. That's a really tough game. Chelsea at home, I'm not too concerned about that. We should win that. Brighton away, though, oof. I have a bad feeling about that one. FA Cup game against Mansfield, a great draw for us. Rotate. Everton at home, and then it's the big one. This game here is the biggest game, and it might be the biggest game of our season up to this point because it just sets the tone. We've got Man City at Wembley. the first trophy of the season. Win that and be in a stronger position in the league, and maybe, just maybe, we can recover this. But today was just woeful. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one for the North London Derby. Oh, God.